How to mine Ethereum for $42 per month using a host, and the implications of EIP-1559. Grant Mitterlehner made a strong start to his career. He became the founder and CEO of MittGroup, a renewable energy company focused on home solar panels, after dropping out of college at the age of 24. He has long been an advocate for renewable energy and Bitcoin. He initially learned about Ethereum in 2017, as cryptocurrency began to gain public acceptance. Bitcoin garnered the most attention, while Ethereum was the second most talked cryptocurrency. Once he saw the applications that Ethereum's blockchain enabled, he believed it was here to stay and began viewing it as an incredible long-term investment. However, it would not be until the end of 2020 that he decided to begin mining, the process through which computers process transactions and create new blocks. Mining is similar to real estate in the cryptocurrency world, Mitterlehner told Insider. In my perspective, that is the most accurate comparison. It's akin to purchasing rental homes, but with the added benefit of earning cryptocurrency. The miner itself is the largest upfront expenditure. And then there's the electricity you're paying for to run the machines. He initially believed he'd need to obtain a spot with industrial electricity rates that are significantly cheaper than residential rates per kilowatt and then build his own rig. However, after conducting investigation, he determined that it was not cost-effective. What I discovered is that the most efficient method is to acquire miners, ensure their quality, and locate a host who already has the infrastructure in place with the rigs, technology, and power generation. Simply put, they could take care of everything on the back end, Mitterlehner explained. So, rather than investing in infrastructure, I might use the funds to acquire additional miners. He purchased 4 A10720 Pro miners, which retailed for approximately $8,000 at the time, and registered them under his firm Mitt blockchain in order to scale gradually. The cost of a miner changes according to demand and the price of ETH. He hosts them at Navier, where electricity costs around 4 cents per kilowatt, compared to the 12 cents to 14 cents per kilowatt he would have paid in a household setting. According to him, his monthly hosting costs approximately $42 per miner, and each miner makes approximately 0.47 Ether each month. At the current price of ETH, $2,882.67, this equates to $1,354.85. He utilized the website ASIC Miner Value to determine the profitability of the miner and the manufacturers from where he might get it. Mitterlehner cautions consumers about acquiring a miner from an unidentified source or manufacturer. He suggests watching YouTube videos to learn about the equipment used by other miners and contacting them. He also suggests speaking with hosting firms and obtaining their recommendations for suggested miners, as it benefits them to do so. Additionally, this approach enables you to compare hosting rates and features across several firms. Certain hosts may charge additional costs, while others may charge solely for electricity and maintenance. The upgrade to Ethereum's software's effect on mining. While these fees are large in comparison to the majority of investment vehicles that generate passive income, they do not remain constant, particularly now that Ethereum's network is undergoing improvements. Thursday saw the release of an upgrade called EIP-1559, which includes 5 Ethereum improvement proposals or code changes. And, by early 2022, a larger revamp dubbed Ethereum 2.0 will transition the network from a proof-of-work to a proof-of-stake architecture. According to Mark Daria, CEO of BitPro, a mining consulting service that also liquidates unprofitable mining rigs and farms, EIP-1559 eliminates a possible source of additional revenue for miners. However, the impact will not be seen immediately, and it will be difficult to anticipate the extent of future losses suffered by miners. Several months ago, Fees accounted for the majority of miner revenue, but this has been declining for months due to scaling initiatives and decreased activity on Ethereum following the May price crash, Daria told Insider in an email. However, he highlighted that those few months of high costs were an outlier and that previously, transaction fees were so negligible that they were largely ignored by miners. In some ways, this represents a return to normal, and it remains to be seen if fees will soar dramatically again in the future. Otherwise, it meant a roughly 15% reduction in income in the present, Daria remarked. However, he points out that the price of ETH has increased significantly, potentially making losses a wash. The hype surrounding Thursday's upgrade has resulted in a roughly 17% increase in the price of ETH since August 3. Regarding the 2.0 upgrade, when Ethereum will transition from proof of work to proof of stake, Daria told Insider that while the impact is uncertain, miners are likely to fight because it would pose an existential danger to their earnings. The only certainty that GPU miners have at the moment is that the cryptocurrency market and mining industry are so unpredictable and volatile that anything is possible, and nothing ever goes according to plan. As a result, miners often take a wait-and-see attitude, Daria noted. We hope you enjoyed watching and listening to this video. Please let us know your opinion in the comments area below. If you found our content useful, please like it and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell for more crypto-related contents.